So this screen recording will be in two parts because my iMessage kicked me out. I am actually using QuickTime to do this screen recording, which is a great, easy tool, except that you can't edit it. So, but it still works for quick and easy. And since I change it every year, it works. Okay, so let's get back to this module. So everything in this module you're going to do, I'm going to send you this information and I'll send out a CELI for you to respond to. And CELI is a great little tool for keeping in contact with teachers, or not teachers, with students or parents. I had a student 2 years ago that did his action research in high school on CELI, and he found some interesting things. So under activities, here's your groups. Continue with your discussion forum. That's going great. And I hope you're learning something about running a discussion forum. Then blogs and websites. This is where you can go to get information about your blog and your website. I give you some samples. I have a Google site, and you can find lots of different ideas and samples here. So let's get down to blogs. Oh, here's Blogger. So here's how to do different things in Blogger. Here's Google Sites if you want a website, and they're all video tutorials. Here's WordPress, and Weebly I don't have a lot on, but Weebly's pretty self-explanatory. So you can look here and get some tutorials for when you decide what you're going to do. This student website, this will be where I will post your website so other people can snoop on you. Then the 21 tools. So you are going to have a list by the end of the semester of 21 tools that you can use for your classroom. I'm not releasing all of them. So the ones in blue I'm releasing, but you can see I have quite a few that are going down. I'll release some with each module. And I'm going to go to Verso because I'm going to show you an example. And you might have seen some of this. Whoops, I went to the wrong Verso. Toolbox. So here's some different samples. So this one's in Verso, and you see she did module 1. She did an overview. In last year, I had them do PowerPoint for each module. I changed it this year, so you won't have a PowerPoint showcase. You'll have the overview. You can talk about what tools you learned about, and then a reflection. Here she talked about copyright, so you can look at what you were to learn. So maybe module 1, instead of PowerPoint, it is your Verso mini unit. And then here's the technology tools for teachers. So she learned about Sketch. You're welcome to use Sketch. Kahoot, infographics. These are the ones she chose to learn about. You get the choices. You can pick any of the tools that you want to learn about. If you're not interested in social bookmarking, then skip it. Don't do that one because each tool is worth 1 point. So you're going to have 21 different tools, not including the module tools. It really doesn't take very long. I already had you do the one in Verso. Whoops, I'm going to go back. I already had you do the one in Verso for your favorite tool, so you can go ahead and add that one if you would like. Here's a blog that someone did as their blog, and they just made tabs. So different reports and different cool tools that she used, and you can see all her labels, and these are her tools. Another one. This is an interesting one. Live Binders. Live Binders isn't necessarily a website. It's not a blog. It's kind of a lot of different things. I really like Live Binders. It's kind of like having a binder on a bookcase, and you can go to it. This one was Vicky's from last year, and she's a high school English teacher. So she talked about, here's her module 3s, finding articles, different things she learned. Here's her 21 tools and the tools that she learned about. Mind mapping, here's her mind map on copyright, and she had some different things on this, so it was interesting. But there's that example. Here's a Google site. So here's her technology tools. And if there's one you really want to learn about that I don't have on my list, just ask. And I may say, I already have that one coming up, or I'll just say, yeah, go ahead and do that one. Try to pick things that you don't already know. Otherwise, you're kind of wasting your money because you're supposed to be learning something. Here's a Weebly one. So 21st century tools. Here's her different tools that she just did a scroll down on. Here's the modules. You know, try to be as organized as possible as you're doing this. It will help you out. But you can see each tool, PowerPoint is worth 1 through 8 tools because there's 8 different activities. This is on Versal. I need to publish it, I see. So it gives you some how to do different things. In this PowerPoint one, I give you a lot of free places for borders and fonts and organizing your fonts and videos, how to do different fill effects. PowerPoint's a powerful tool. And then I have 8 different activities. You can do 1, you can do 2, you can do all 8, you can whatever you want to do. So if you're going to do index cards and how to print on index cards, then these are the things that you need to know how to do and the lessons that you should do prior to doing this activity. Then I give tutorials. I usually give you some examples. So that's the PowerPoint. YouTube, I really think it's important you all learn how to use YouTube. I have on this site lots of different YouTube video tutorials. So if you scroll down to YouTube, how to do channels, how to upload to bloggers sites, all of those different places. So 7 points, and actually you need 7 by the 30th. So each one of these is per application. If you're interested in Seesaw, you might want to sign up for Seesaw. I'm going to start Selly with you, so that can be number 2, as I'll send out a Selly this weekend, and you'll get an email on that. If you want to learn about screen recording, objective builders, cloud storage, whatever you're interested in and that you need to learn about for your classroom or your job, because you're all coming from different places. Then the next tab is the activities tab. And this tab is, first, you're going to give me your digital toolbox selection. So sometime between now and the 30th, give me the link and make it public. Are you using Google Sites? Are you using Weebly? Are you using Blogger? Are you using EduBlogs? Are you using WordPress? Versal? Where is your toolbox going to be held? That's all I need is a link. That's it. Then check 1 on your teacher tools. I just want to check. I want to make sure that you've completed 7 of the tools and they're on your blog or your website. That tells me that you understand the process and you've gotten into a rhythm. So it's quick, easy, 25 points. I'll just scroll through, make sure you have them all, and you are good to go. So when you do this, just click on here, and under comments, just put in your blog or your website URL and then click submit. Okay, so that's all I need on that one. Same here, when you do the check the teacher tools, just give me a link. to your blog or your website, and then tell me anything that you want me to know as I'm reading and grading. You've all signed up for a Simple K-12 webinar. You can just click on that and it tells you what you need to do. Just write a reflective paper. Your TED Talk. This is also not due till July 20th. Your TED Talk. Will be due July 15th, so we're looking out a little bit. Reflections for the module. I will grade this at the end of the course. So if we remember Stacy's, she had the module overview and her reflection. That's what I'm looking for there. So I will grade that at the end. Same with the final toolbox. That's where your 21 tools are. This is where your grade will come from at the end. So 100 points to have this completed. Syllabus review we already did. Then, let's see, here's your digital toolbox. So it tells you first what it is, when it's due, what's expected with it. So, and for your tools, you can't provide all of this every time, but provide as much as you can, because it will help you out in the future. Gave you again some example toolboxes. Some are great, some are not so great. It's kind of a smattering of different ideas. Here's different containers that I thought you might like. I have had someone use Wix, and that was interesting. It's kind of like a website. Here's different tutorials. Here's articles that compare WordPress and Blogger if you're not sure which ones you want. Different benefits to blogging, how to schedule kids' blogging posts. So just different information that might be helpful to you. So that is kind of the course in a nutshell. And for this, 10 days? Close to that, 8 days, I guess. For this module, just get comfortable, because then module 3, 4, and 5, it's just going to be routine. You're going to have new things that will open up, new tools that will open up that you can look at, new and try. And a lot of the tools coming up, I can go down and show you some of them. QR codes is with 2 to 3. Digital storytelling is like 2 to 3. So some of these, augmented reality is 2 to 3. Some of these are worth more points. So getting the 21 points doesn't mean you're going to do exactly 21 points unless that's what you choose. But make this course about you and make it interesting to you so that you learn something to make you a better teacher, because that's what a master teacher is. A master teacher is not about doing what's easy, it's about doing what's best for learning. And hopefully you'll find that through this course. I know this course is a lot of work. I'm always around to help, and I hope you're finding that I don't disappear on you. I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Other than that, if you have any questions, don't be afraid to text me or email me. On the weekends, I generally only check my email and my text twice a day. During the week, I'm always checking. And I'm doing a lot of work with this course too. Try to make it so it's a little more self-sufficient, because I know a lot of you go on vacations and I don't want to take your vacation away from you. So hopefully you can kind of work ahead. I mean, if you wanted to spend, say, this week and you were really going to dig down deep and get through a lot of things, you could. I don't want you to do all 21 teacher tools this week, because then you're missing out on a whole lot of more apps that they get higher tech as we go. But you could get, your 7 done. You could do some of the other assignments, your webinar, your Simple K-12. I mean, you can, so that you only have to work on your one assignment for the module assignment, and then your research and then just work on your 21 tools. So the course does get much, much easier. So don't freak out about it. If you do freak out, let me know, and we will take care of something. We will take care of it and make some modifications. If you have any questions, let me know. Until next time, I will talk to you later. Bye for now.